The Game Awards 2015 are less than 3 weeks away, and we have quite the star-studded list of nominees. Now, of course, I will go through the full list of nominees, and of course, when the winners are announced, I will do that as well. But let's just have a look at some of the games that are nominated before I go on with the full list. So we have 5 very strong contenders for the Game of the Year, being Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Super Mario Maker, and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Speaking of the Wild Hunt, that's actually topped the list with nods in 7 categories, whereas Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain has 5 nominations. And Warner Brothers, who are of course the publisher of Witcher 3 and Batman Arkham Knight, led all publishers with 11 nominations. Now, just in case you're wondering how this actually works, these nominees were picked by a panel of judges from 32 international publications. And games have had to have had a commercial release date on or before November 24th in order to be eligible, so this will exclude some big titles like Just Cause 3 and Rainbow Six Siege. As well as all this, we're going to have 3 Esports Awards, the nominees for which are going to be chosen separately by a 10-person esports focused advisory panel. And the winners will actually be determined by a fan vote for this one, and we have categories such as Best Fan Creation, Trending Gamer, and Most Anticipated Game. Now, for those of you who are wondering, well, how do I watch this show? Well, it's going to be airing 9 PM ET on Thursday, December the 3rd, live from the Microsoft Theatre in downtown LA. Of course, it's going to be live streamed pretty much everywhere. So, all that out the way, let's have a full look at all the categories, beginning, of course, with the one that most people are going to be interested in, Game of the Year. So we have Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Metal Gear Solid 5, Super Mario Maker, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Developer of the Year is between Bethesda, CD Projekt, From Software, Kojima Productions, and Nintendo. Best Independent Game is going between Axiom Verge, Her Story, Ori and the Blind Forest, Rocket League, and Undertale. I've got a feeling we all know who's going to win that one. Undertale. Next up is Best Mobile Handheld Game, which is between Downwell, Fallout Shelter, Lara Croft Go, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and Pac-Man 256. Best Narrative is between Her Story, Life is Strange, Tales from the Borderlands, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and Until Dawn. That is indeed a tough one. I personally go for Life is Strange out of that. The ending to the last episode made me bawl like a small child, and that's no small feat. So, regardless, next up is Best Art Direction between Batman Arkham Knight, Bloodborne, Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, Ori and the Blind Forest, and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Next up is Best Score and Soundtrack, which is between Fallout 4, Halo 5 Guardians, Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, Ori and the Blind Forest, and The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Best Performance is between Ashley Birch as Chloe from Life is Strange, Camilla Luddington as Lara Croft from Rise of the Tomb Raider, Doug Cockle as Geralt from The Witcher 3, Mark Hamill as the Joker in Batman Arkham Knight, and Viva Seifert in Her Story. Next up is Games for Change, which is between Sybil, Her Story, Life is Strange, Sunset, and Undertale. Best Shooter is between Black Ops 3, Destiny, The Taken King, Halo 5 Guardians, Splatoon, and Star Wars Battlefront. Best Action Adventure is between Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Batman Arkham Knight, Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, Ori and the Blind Forest, and Rise of the Tomb Raider. Best RPG between Bloodborne, Fallout 4, Pillars of Eternity, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and Undertale. That is a really tough category. I've got a feeling Fallout 4 is going to take it just because it's Fallout 4, but the fact that it's going up against Bloodborne, Witcher 3, Pillars, and Undertale, that's going to be a tough one to choose. Next up is Best Fighting Game. We have Guilty Gear Xrd Sign, Mortal Kombat X, Rise of Incarnates, and Rising Thunder. Best Family Game between Disney Infinity 3.0, LEGO Dimensions, Skylanders Superchargers, Splatoon, and Super Mario Maker. Best Sports or Racing Games between FIFA 16, Forza Motorsport 6, NBA 2K16, Pro Evo 2016, and Rocket League. Best Multiplayer between Black Ops 3, Taken King, Halo 5 Guardians, Rocket League, and Splatoon. Most anticipated game is between Horizon Zero Dawn, No Man's Sky, Quantum Break, The Last Guardian, and Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. That's a really tough call for me. I think it'd have to be between Horizon Zero Dawn and The Last Guardian. Horizon Zero Dawn just looks really interesting from what we've seen of trailers and whatnot, and well, The Last Guardian is The Last Guardian. That doesn't need any explanation. So, we have Esports Player of the Year next. No StarCraft players, which makes me sad. But we have Kenny S of Counter-Strike Go, Faker of League of Legends, Olaf Meister from Counter-Strike Go, PPD from Dota 2, and Samael from Dota 2. Esports Team of the Year is between Evil Geniuses, Fnatic, Optic Gaming, SK Telecom T1, and Team Solo Mid. Esports Game of the Year is between Advanced Warfare, Global Offensive, Dota 2, Hearthstone, and League of Legends. Trending Gamer is going to be between Total Biscuit, Monte Cristo, Greg Miller, Markiplier, and PewDiePie. Best Fan Creation is between GTA 5 Targets, Real GTA, Portal Stories Mel, Super Mario Maker e-reader levels, and Twitch Plays Dark Souls. So there you have it, the full list of nominees. Be interesting to see who wins. Of course, you've got some opinions on who I think will win in various categories. I'd love to hear some thoughts from you guys. Who would you like to see to win words in some of these categories? And I guess who would you like to see win Game of the Year? It's hard to say who I'd vote for out of those. I would lean towards Bloodborne, just because Bloodborne is really good. But all of those games in that category are really good. So anyway, that's me done for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.